Hi everybody, it's WAPI video, WAPI webinars. Is it
Absolutely.
everything about you?
Well, in a helicopter view, yes. We will be talking about an Amazon ranking. This will be mostly related to Amazon, but it's a ranking strategy that people can gain benefit for each platform that you are selling on. So it can be Walmart, it can be Etsy, it can be any platform.
1, 2, 3, let's film it. Hi everybody, it's WAPI video, WAPI webinars. Again, every Thursday with you, Alexander Fridman, company WAPI, and my wonderful guests. Today, my guest is Marcel Marculescu. You have already seen him here at my YouTube channel, and today we have prepared something new for you. Hi, Marcel.
Hello, nice to see you, Alex. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being with us. So for those who see Marcel for the first time, Marcel is co-founder of Rank. You can see it on his t-shirt now. It's written over there.
Yeah.
So Rank, and he is an entrepreneur and strategist for Amazon sellers. With a lot of background in IT field and e-commerce marketing, and driven by a strong desire to learn and share the knowledge, Marcel helped a lot of Amazon sellers to launch, rank, and create brand awareness for their products. Is
Absolutely.
it everything about you?
Well, in a helicopter view, yes, it's something like that.
Okay,
I tried.
Tell us something that is not written usually in your bio. Yourself.
Like a secret, like something very, very deep. Yes. When I started, I think I mentioned this in my first video. When I started, I was like, when I started my Amazon journey, I was like, started with a big failure. I chose, my product research was not very good. I ended up losing a lot of money at the beginning, and the business model, the desire inside me was the one that kept me going. And I'm here today to share more knowledge, more of the experiences I've learned. So even though some of you might, start on the wrong foot, I did it also. It's important what you do afterwards, because this is a mindset thing. It's important. The entrepreneurship is about falling and getting up, falling and getting up. That's everything about it. And it's life. You can define it as life.
As I understand, we will not hear details about your fail. Maybe the amount of money. How much did you lose?
It was 10K USD.
Wow.
It was, it depends on everyone. A few bucks, a big amount of bucks, but it was a failure. And imagine starting a business and losing that amount of money. For me, it was like a shock. I was like, okay, something is wrong here. But I started out with a partner. We were two in this business. Yeah. My business partner lost faith in the business model. I wanted to continue, so I continued on my own, and ended up building a lot of brands at the moment and trying to go in the right direction. Actually, not trying, doing
that's
it.
Super cool. Those who never stop, never lose faith, those who continue, they get to the result. It's the right way. The only way to be successful is never stop.
I have here one very important line that I want to share with you. It's not about businesses that fail. It's about people getting tired of getting up again, right? Businesses never fail. Just people stop fighting for their business. That's what's happening in the end. So it's a matter of choice.
When I learned about sales, there was also a sentence that there is no client and there was no situation when client rejected your offer.
Exactly.
Only you are the person who will decide, is this already a rejection, or you will continue to work with this one?
Yeah, perseverance, exactly. It's
okay,
very important.
So Marcel, what did you prepare for today for our webinar?
So we will be talking about an Amazon ranking. This will be mostly related to Amazon, but it's a ranking strategy that people can gain benefit for each platform that you're selling on. So it can be Walmart, it can be Etsy, it can be any platform that's selling digital goods. The information that I'm going to present today will help you maybe structure your approach a bit. Maybe you will definitely gain an advantage out of the information I'll be sharing today for anything in e-commerce.
So today's topic is ranking strategy.
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, you can share your screen and let's go.
Absolutely. Give me a moment. So let me know if it's visible.
Yes, absolutely. I see it. Amazon ranking strategy.
Super. So yeah, like I've said, Alex said, my name is Marcel Marculescu, and today I'll be sharing with you one of the strategies we are using within our agency to rank products of ourselves and for our clients on the Amazon marketplace mainly. What you'll discover today is how to design and apply a ranking strategy, how to consolidate your product by paying attention to ratings, reviews, questions, and overall the product listing itself, and how to create a long-term sustainable business strategy for your brand. Now, like Alex said, I'm the co-founder of IntelliRank. I have like a lot of experience in different areas of e-commerce before landing on Amazon. So all the experience accumulated over the past years in different areas, including Google SEO tactics like all sorts of let's say white and black hat tactics that you could apply to Google led to the Amazon marketplace, which is currently our main focus for today. So far, I can proudly say that we've successfully launched and ranked over 400 products. I guess we're getting close to 500 products. I don't have an exact count at the moment. By combining the search, find, buy method with what we like to call smart URLs. The smart URLs are actually a combination of two-step URLs with social media signals. Amazon is very, very impressed by outside traffic. So if you are sending in traffic that is coming from social media like YouTube, Instagram, I don't know, Facebook, even from email marketing, they are impressed about it, and they will give you a small boost there in ranking. A good strategy is always designed by paying attention to details and trying to get a competitive advantage over your competition in whatever niche you are selling in. Now, in terms of the, let's say, e-commerce journey, I'll start from the premise that you've done a good product research, not like the one I've started with like a couple of years back and lost a lot of money. So if you ask me, the product research is the most important part of let's say, e-commerce journey in the end. It's important also to get a very good copyright. It's important to have a good product listing, include there the keywords, include there everything that is relevant for your product. Try to build an image for when the customer lands on your listing, to gain from the images and from the text that you have also displayed there, to gain a good benefit, the good idea of the benefit that the product is doing for them. Actually, what you should target is the pain of the customers. So try to go into it and look at your product like, okay, what is the problem that my product is solving for our customers? That's what everyone is looking for. They're looking for a solution to a problem that they have. Maybe they have, I don't know, mosquito problem. They want something, a lamp or whatever, or maybe a bat to kill mosquitoes, whatever. So you start by providing them with the information around what the pain is and how you can solve it for them better than your competitors. Also, today we'll be talking about the 3 R's, and this is something internal with us in IntelliRank. We are defining the 3 R's being ranking, ratings, and reviews. These are creating an image for your product, and are also important. They're important for every marketplace. It's nice, and I encourage everyone, even on Shopify, you have this very easy apps to use that you can import reviews for your products. So even though you're going outside Amazon, you're building your e-commerce on another, you're building your brand on another platform, let's say, you can still find a way to add some social proof, some reviews, some information that the clients will find attractive and one for them.
Cool.
So the first R stands for ranking. This is, yeah, I guess everyone knows what ranking is, but nevertheless, it's where your product is positioned when it's being searched for.
If somebody doesn't know what's ranking, please watch 40 webinars that we did the previous year.
Okay.
I hope now everybody already knows.
Absolutely. So it's a matter of where you are positioned in the search results for a specific. It's very important to pay attention to all the details in ranking. Now, it's organic ranking and it's paid advertising. These are two slots that are very important for your product to occupy in every search result that is relevant to your product. Like, the more real estate you gain, the more visibility and the more the probability for the customers to purchase your product is increased, like, let's say, dramatically. Now, there are a few steps that you need to consider when building a ranking strategy, and I'm talking now about organic ranking. As in every business, you need to set up the target. In our case, it will be the keywords. That's the first part of the ranking strategy. You define the keywords that are relevant to your niche, to your product. You find them, you try to make a plan around them, and in the end, try to measure the results of your ranking campaign. The most characteristic that we're looking for, the most important characteristic we're looking for on each keyword is the actual search volume. How many persons are looking for your product using that specific search term? Based on that, you define if that is a good way forward for you, or maybe you can decide for that keyword to be targeted at a later time. Now, it's important from my point of view, from our point of view, it's important to start small. And I'm going to get you to this diagram here. Whenever you start building your product on any marketplace, we try to target first smaller, less competitive keywords that are not that, with not a lot of search volumes, but the importance of it is to actually have time during this period to bring in reviews, ratings, to push some questions on your, optimize the listing so that whenever a customer lands on it, to turn it into a purchase. And by doing so, we find it like, building up in 3 phases. Of course, this differs from one niche to another. This is a sole example here, just to get an idea, an overview on how to measure things from the search volume perspective and how to build a strategy based on the information that you can obtain currently online.
Can you imagine some exact case, for example, for this slide? What would be phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 in the keywords, for example, so that it's easier to understand?
Okay, let's general idea in phase 1 is to target like long tail keywords. Try to go as deep into your product as possible. Now, let's take, for example, a yoga mat, right? Let's go into the yoga niche. In terms of targeting, first, you'll go into, let's say, yoga mat, blue color, whatever, blue yoga mat for, I don't know, for yoga exercises. That's a really long keyword. Not a lot of people might end up on them, on it. So it might be like less monthly searches, and it would fit within the up to 1,000 monthly searches phase 1 that we have there. And this is just from my head. It's not realistic, so don't try to to replicate this. It's important to do the research by using the tools available on the market. There are a lot of tools that can, display the actual search volume for each keyword. But the idea would be to try to go to a long tail keyword, the longest the possible, or whatever. It can be a short tail, but with less monthly searches, and try to target those first. That would be the first phase. And in time, to go into the broad area. Like in our case, like yoga mat would be the broadest area possible related to our product, more or less. You can go also in yoga equipment, but depends on each search volume that for each product. But I'd start from long tails, from keywords that are, less competitive and maybe, definitely easier to rank on. Get your product to the top there, and slowly then try to target the other keywords, and also try to get on a top position on them as well. Also here, I want to mention very importantly, try to take advantage of the honeymoon period with Amazon. That's it's not something that anyone knows for sure that it's 30 days or 90 days or 60 days, but try to push things into the honeymoon and try to get sales. Also, it's important to get sales from day one. Try to organize your launch strategy, and the minute you open your listing to customers, to bring in some sales, because this sends signal to every platform. In our case, to Amazon, it will send a good signal that your product is desired from day one. Your product has a good sales history. Starting your sales history starts today. You'll have a very, very powerful sales history, and you're building from day one. So try to focus on this very relevant information from the start.
Can you name the tools for those who don't know them, where to search for the keywords?
Ourselves, we are very happy with Helium 10. We like very much this software, and it's been providing us with very good information. So that's where we get our monthly searches from. And also Helium 10 has this CPR recommendation that's a launch over 8 days. So it's an average, or actually a number of products you need to give away for free in order to reach a top position on page one for each specific keyword. So those, of course, are estimates, but for us, they've been working very, very good. Eventually, you end up maybe pushing a little more. Sometimes a little less will do more, will help you more for specific keywords. So yeah, but I'm sure there are other tools on the market that are doing the same thing. So it's a matter of personal choice, I'd say. Yeah. So good. Now, in terms of the ranking strategy, we are looking at the plan here, and we like to have things visually. It's important for us to have a look at the whole strategy and understand how our product will do. How many keywords are we targeting with each phase? How many units you have to give away, especially that right now, Amazon has changed, and the actual, limitations that we have for our account is affecting us. But if you're selling in Europe, you can use WAPI, for example, and you can deliver everything from their warehouses. I'm sure Alex can tell you more about that, and they have a pretty much good information and good logistics that they can help you with.
I would be glad to explain to anyone who wants it. So if you have any questions about logistics, please contact me or our company.
Super, highly recommended. And yeah, in terms of the actual Excel, this is a simple example that you can use to get a visual of strategy, and try to simplify things and try to look at the big picture and easily modify it and adapt it on the way. Now, in terms of how we see the actual ranking strategy, we see it as a continual process. You need to step back and monitor your progress. You need to look at the actual phases that you're into. You need to check the keywords and each of the keywords position, and based on that, to try to optimize and send in more sales, maybe more giveaways, or maybe try to push more on PPC to get and keep your position. And also think about this way: if you're not doing giveaways, or you're not trying to help your product rank, your competition might be doing it. So at a certain time, they will overcome your ranking, and it's important to always keep an eye on it and try to maintain your position. In terms of the actual strategy, you can do it in many ways. Search, find, buy is the most, let's say, important one, because it's actually replicating the normal buyer behavior. They're opening Amazon.com website, or the website of the platform that you're using to search for the keyword, and then identify your product, find it within the search results, open it, maybe look at some competitors, and then purchase your product in the end. You can combine the two methods, and that's proven to be most effective in our case, for combining smart URLs with search, find, buy. This will get you some social signals and also some very natural purchases that will gain you a good ranking position. Always remember to track your ranking. Like I said, when it comes to measuring the results, you can use any tool to track the product position, but always be aware of where your product is, especially on the keywords that you're selling on. Here to tell you which keywords are converting for you, because with PPC, with the targeting you're doing in PPC, you can actually measure how many sales you're doing in one keyword. Now, with organic sales, you cannot measure that. You can only guess, let's say, based on the total number of units that you're giving away, but you'll never know on organic ranking on which keywords you will be selling. So starting from PPC, you can start by targeting the keywords that you're selling on sponsored positions and try to get organically there as well. This is a very good and very important information to have in mind, because that's where the money is. PPC will tell you where to rank and where to push in order to expand and gain more sales. With PPC, you know, it's quite expensive. Giveaways are not cheap. Let's put it like that, are not cheap either. But in the end, the results are that matter. So tracking is very important. And also now we're narrowing down on the product. Ratings. Ratings are the easiest part with Amazon, are the easiest part of the, let's say, social proof part, because the customers will only have to give you like 5 stars. They don't need to write a title or a body like you do it for reviews. They will simply click 5 stars and that's it. You can incentivize this, and you can use this to leverage your product by having a good insert or over-delivering on your product. Try to put in a small guest or a small present there. Try to make the customer feel important, that they've chosen to purchase from you rather than the competition. Now, in terms of ratings and reviews, unfortunately, the early reviewer program has went away. It's no longer available with Amazon. We can only relate on Vine right now, but the Vine program is always, 50-50 chance to do the right thing. On our side, we've had some products that we've registered into the Vine program and got no sales, got no people interested from the Vine program. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe it was the product from our side, or yeah.
Can you tell us what's Vine program?
Vine program is a program with Amazon that it's allowing you to give away free products to a database of let's say Amazon buyers that want free products. So you're giving away products for free to people that will test it. They will then choose to post their opinions on about it. So they will write a review. Usually they will explain like in details whatever they thought about your product. They will give you like an unbiased review, but that's barely the case. Depends what kind of people you're finding there. So I know it's a program that puts let's say a restriction on their side. So if they're getting 10 products, I think they have to review 4 or 6 of them. So something like that. They have like this limitations. Also, they imagine that they cannot give only 5-star reviews. So at a certain point in time, they have to give, even if your product is perfect, they will probably give you a 3-star, 1-star review, just because within the program, they are not, let's say, allowed to always give a 5-star review. So it's a program that raises a lot of questions, and yeah, depends on everyone who likes to use the program or not. Like I said, we've had some, let's say, not so successful interactions with it, but yeah, maybe for some people it's working great, and yeah, keep up the good work. Try to see whatever the programs are working for you, and adapt. The reviews represent a very controversial and sensitive topic. Out of the ranking campaign, you can get reviews, like I said earlier, by trying to put a flyer there or incentivize the users to be happy, offer them with a unexpected gift, let's call it like that. Also, don't forget about using the request a review button, which is available on the US. I don't know if on Europe is available yet, but on the US side, you can open your order. And on the right side there, you have request review. You can use that as well. Of course, there are tools that will automate and extensions, for example, for Chrome that will automate and ease up on the process. It's very important to also deliver questions on your listing. Those will help you in ranking and also for SEO, for Google, for example, indexing. And yeah, you try to use also the answers, answers to the questions that you'll have on the listing, try to include in there keywords that are relevant for your product, and yeah, try to make it as authentic as possible with the product. Now, in terms of reaching to the product testers, you can try it through many chat flows. You can build a group. You have multiple ways to reach out to them. Try to find the product testers, and our let's say advice on this is to try to create a community around your brand. Now, if you're just selling and you have one product in one niche, then okay, you can start building and try to see it as a future investment in your brand. Now, if you want to sell from different niches, right now you're selling a yoga mat, afterwards you'll be selling some fishing equipment, and then you want to sell, I don't know, some glasses, I don't know, different niches, then it might be a bit tricky to find people around your brand, because that's like a multi-channel, multi-niche brand. But if you're selling only yoga equipment and everything related to yoga, you will have one very targeted niche, and you can find people there. And we pride ourselves with this, that we have built brands and communities around our brands. And let's say we have right now, like on one brand, we have like, I don't know, 20 products or so. And we have a lot of micro influencers that whenever we're launching a new product, they were like, okay, I want the product too. I want the product too. They are, getting into testing and working with our brands, because they know us. We've built a community and we've incentivized them to work with us. They are, always getting the new products that we're selling for free. They're helping us a bit with the ranking whenever they're placing the purchase. And yeah, this is about the micro influencers program. We've had a webinar like last time we had it, Alexander. Yeah, it's very important and it's working for us very good.
But still, I think we can make one more webinar with the topic building a community around your brand.
Absolutely.
I think it's not only about the micro influencers, it's about everything in general.
Absolutely. Yes, you need the community, because for us it's very easy now to launch a product. For example, we're not paying anymore for photos. So we have like the first photo that needs a little bit of editing, and then maybe the information photo that needs some editing. But the rest, we're relying on social proof. We're relying on photos made by, let's say, yoga enthusiasts, right? In our case, in the earlier presented case, right? So it's very, very easy to get the social proof. And from my point of view, the social proof is bringing you more authenticity and can bring you more sales than maybe some photos edited in Photoshop, for example. This is just a personal experience, and I'm talking here from my point of view only. Yeah. Now, as soon as everything is like completed, you've completed your rank, to work on brand awareness, try to consolidate a relationship with the people around your brand, with your customers. Try to get build some databases with people that you can later contact for products that you are launching again. That will be very, very important to have into consideration. And also the ranking strategy, try to build it and try to look at it on a long term. Don't look at the first 8 days of a launching campaign and that's it. It's like looking at things on the long term that makes the difference. Now, here are some of the product testing campaigns that we've run, and here are some, let's say, examples that we've used. And yeah, this is from the fourth month, so it's January, February, March, April. Yeah, it's from April. It's not so old, but it's not so new. This is an example of a product launch that we've had. The product was in the keyword targeted was in the 3,000 monthly searches range, and we've been launching this product over a 2 weeks campaign. It's a very, very good launching, a successful launching. Of course, we've had better. This one reached position 3 at that point, but later on reached out to position 1, because as soon as the campaign ended and the product was on the top, also organic sales started coming in, and the seller was very, very happy with the progress. This is one example we're sharing here. Also, this is a very, very powerful, but in a different niche.
It looks like unbelievable. In 2 days, you were in the top rank.
1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4 days, yes. But it was, yeah, it was very aggressive. Depends on how you want. From our experience, there are different types of sellers. There are sellers that want to invest, go with an MVP, like invest the minimum into their ranking. And there are sellers that play it very, very big. And some sellers just dive in and, like, you know, kill their competition. And this is an example here.
Can you explain it? What does it mean, dive in, being aggressive? It's about money invested in PPC,
yes.
or what?
It's about money invested in ranking campaigns. You can invest in PPC. Okay, PPC is also very important to have, but it's complementary to the ranking strategy. You can invest in a ranking strategy and bring in organic sales, actually do giveaways, and be very, very aggressive about it. So it's a accumulation of factors that will lead to your product skyrocketing like this on specific keywords, or, you know, slowly growing. Let me see if I have here some other examples, yeah, that we've had from the past. Yeah, the general idea is that the more sales, let me simplify this. Every platform, especially Amazon, is looking at one very important factor: sales. If you're selling, they're making money. So the more you sell, the more they'll display you in front of every customer they can find, right? Now, what you're doing with PPC, you're putting your product in a sponsored position, and people will find you, and with every click, you'll pay for each and every click, even if it's not turning into a sale. With the organic ranking that we are helping with the giveaways, you get the organic position. That position will be there until, I don't know, whenever you are you start, you know, getting sales on your product. The more sales you bring on that product, the higher the organic position. This is how every platform works. They want to have on their top results the most desired products. And starting from that assumption, everything related to the ranking is very important.
But these aggressive giveaway programs, they are inside of the platform, or they're outside of the platform?
They're actually outside of the platform. Outside. This is a service, like, for example, that we're providing. We are offering this giveaway service. We will be finding product testers, so we'll be finding people interested in purchasing your product. We'll instruct them. We'll tell them how to find your product on the Amazon platform. They will either do it through search, find, buy, which implies opening Amazon.com, looking for Alex's product, which is a yoga mat, and finding your product within the search results. If it's in the, I don't know, 3-4 pages, if it's very, very deep into the search results, you will need a smart URL. We'll need a direct URL to give you a push. And based on that, they will purchase it, and Amazon will see that it's that keyword that is generating you sales, and it will put you into a higher position. Yeah. So this is the whole strategy behind it. Yeah. So this is about it from our side. Now we do have something to give away here. If you're looking for a free ranking strategy for your Amazon product, you can send us your ASIN, and my team can offer you like a free audit of your current product and what you can do to improve your ranking in terms of improving your ranking position. Just send an email to office@intellirank.info and specify in the subject line audit request. My team will be more than happy to help you and maybe analyze your product needs and yeah, improve your overall ranking position with maybe some giveaways or maybe some advice that you can implement on yourself. So
thank you,
thank you.
Marcel, and I think you can close the share screen so the people will see both of us.
Yes, we're back.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. What I see, like putting your brand ranking in top position in 2, 3, 4 days. It sounds like unbelievable. Some sellers can do it in half a year, and you're saying that it's possible in 4 days.
Yes, but this means running a ranking campaign and doing some giveaways. Like imagine if you're starting at, you know, the corner of your street and to sell, I don't know, maybe hot dogs or something, right? What you do at the beginning. People will not know, you will not have the social proof. Okay, Alex's hot dogs are the best. Nobody will know that. So you can start by giving away free products. Here, taste my hot dog, see if it's good, see if you like it. Give them some free items. It's investment from your side because you're not getting anything back in the hot dog business.
How do you think? How many products must be given away?
It depends on the niche. This is a strategy that needs to be you know, analyzed by my team, and a strategy needs to be built around it. But it depends on each niche. You can start maybe with 50, 100, depends. We have people coming in with thousands. So it
aggressive campaign is how many products?
Depends on the niche. The aggressive campaigns are in a very competitive niche. If you're going, for example, in I don't know, phone cases, that's like a killer niche. Everyone is selling there. They're selling like 100,000 items per month and stuff like that. And imagine if you want to overcome your competitor, you need to be selling at least the same amount per month. So you can start with giving away free items. So you can give away a portion of that. And then also by giving away, Amazon will display you, and it will not rank you only on that keyword. It will rank you on other relevant keywords and give you a better position and boost your position. So the idea is to get into this machine that Amazon is and sell more than your competitors in the end. That's the whole idea behind it.
Yeah, because Amazon doesn't see if it is a giveaway or it is a similar organic sale.
Exactly.
And Amazon or any other marketplace, they count all of it like sales.
You're refunding them. You're giving them the money to purchase your item. It's a little bit of a grayish area, but let's put it like that. How can you start otherwise? You can start by PPC only, but I
would not say that it's grayish. Everything is absolutely white. You need to give your product to test. Somebody has to test it, and
yes.
all the reviews, they are natural. Yeah, I think if the product will be crap, people will test and put 2 stars on the.
So the general idea is to, you know, give away products if you want to boost your sales. But of course, it implies having capital on the seller side to invest and, you know, give away the products themselves.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this presentation.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us something, some current market secret or current trend or something like to be a dessert for this webinar? What's happening in the world? Where to look for the money? What products? What niche? Anything? What marketplace? Anything? What's on the tip of evolution of e-commerce?
I believe there's money everywhere. If you're asking me, you can start in almost any niche. The whole idea behind the business is perseverance and also capital. You need money to push into the business. You need a good mindset to get yourself up. dust yourself and continue. And this is what makes you. Now, if you're looking at an employee, the employee is in the comfort zone. They, always are always, complaining about their salary. They're complaining about, I don't know, things like that. Let's say the booking program is changing. They're like, oh, what, the old one was very good. So it's a narrow-minded, let's put it like that, even though I don't want to offend anyone, but I've been there, I am there. And I think it's narrow-minded. Now, an entrepreneur on the other side, what happens on the entrepreneurship? Everyone who is having a business knows there's ups and downs. And you're like, today is like, okay, I'm quitting this. I don't want to fight anymore. And then tomorrow you wake up and, okay, I have an idea. I need to try this. I need to work on the business. I need to bring it up. I have some, things that I want to change. It's always about improving, always about changing, adapting to the world. This is very important from my point of view, and it's changing your minds, and it's changing the way you see things in life, because this is what life is about. Running into problems, finding a solution, adapting. I don't want to call them problems anymore. I like to call them projects. So people are always running into projects. You decide if they want to, put you down and leave you there, or you want to resolve them, find a solution to them. Yeah.
So my name is Alexander Fridman, and with me today is Marcel Marculescu, and we together wish you luck and success with your projects.
Super.
Any questions about ranking and creating a ranking? He will help you. Any questions about logistics, fulfillment on all the European countries, delivery 24-48 hours. Absolutely, already very near to Amazon pan-European logistics. Not yet built like Amazon, but we're near to this point. So any question, we will help you. Logistics, fulfillment, courier delivery, contact us. And please stay tuned. WAPI webinars every Thursday, new, very important and great knowledge we gather and bring it to you right here in our YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you, Marcel.
Thank you. Bye.